Lila, Lila! Ash Varus Nocturne ban. In before Ezreal first pick. Is the Varus spec overhyped? People are afraid of it as a flex pick. There's the Ezreal. Ezreal over Karma. Is JDG gonna go Jin Karma? Karma Jarvan. How many points are we away from +2? Alright, we need 233 subscriptions. It's early in the month, but we can start pushing it. Vi Seraphine is such a powerful combo. But it does mean that they're gonna be a little bit weak early. But Shun is gonna figure it out. Come on now. Alright, well, drafts are so standard. 1, 2, 3. RA ban to remove away from the Vi combo. Twisted Fate as a ban. Which means BLG is sniffing for Aurora blind. Cassiopeia. So it's Rise over Aurora. I don't want to see Knight and Nivea today. Not in the mood. Okay. Is Knight going on Nivea? I think the early game of BLG is going to be very hard. And Abin is not a big Aurora player, guys. Sam makes sense, but Gwen is open. Sion has gotten a lot better with the Ambassador nerfs. Alright, Aurora is better than Nivea in this game, I think. Because Nivea might be too slow. Because their scaling is already really good. Talia could be interesting with Vi showing. Aurora the bunny. They pick Ambessa anyway. Ambessa got a big nerf, guys. Big nerf. Her ult channel almost doubled, bro. The champion select is clean, I agree, mate. Well, all in all, I think that I think BLG is gonna win. But JDG's early game is dangerous. Junjia Jarvan also goes crazy. Junjia Jarvan is crazy. Let me pull up his vintage on it. I think it might be his most played. I swear. Look at that. Junjia Jarvan. But Shun is the same with Vi, I think. Look at Shun. Shun Vi. Lifetime. Vi top played. 59.8 with 87 games. Bah. Jarvan crossing into Vi's jungle. Expected the Vi bot lane start because of the division on chickens. He crosses. Is he gonna fight here for the business? If Junjia can get far ahead of Vi without Vi getting 6, I think JDG can win. But I think there's too much stress to make that happen. I think BOG is gonna win. Shun skipped red to go for this gank. Xiaoxu still has flash. Shun, you need to have the best flash of all time. No, it doesn't have lethal. Doesn't have lethal. Lila! Well, Shun just threw his whole jungle now. Oh, Shun gets the smite. Oh, no. He should be so cucked, no? To win the smite here blind is crazy. Alright, HongQ goes for base, and Junjia is getting the chicken respawn, so he's building an advantage. The first crab will be fucking fireworks. And that's a smite. Isn't JDG draft kinda good here? I like the BOG draft. I think their mid-game fighting is too strong. Xiaoxu needs to get the 3 items before it's more useful. Well, it seems like the lane hasn't changed for Sion. But Ambessa is weaker as a champ. Sion is basing because the wave is unfreezing. Junjia gets the blue. Shun is just, as long as he doesn't die. As long as he doesn't die. Smite advantage for Junjia. Has got 900 damage. I prefer the BLG draft. But JDG should win early. But BLG is losing gracefully. I think the mid-game of BLG's combo is going to be OP. But then JDG post 3 items should be really strong again. I think like 1 item, 2 item BLG stronger. No item, 3 item, JDG stronger. Shun is level 5 against level 7. CC chain on HongQ. Wow, support gap, Lila. Support gap, Lila. Xiaoxu got flash. Bro, On saved the whole game, literally. Because Junjia's invades have been really clean. On moved, Kama didn't. On tempo. Because look, Shuna's level 5, I guess level 7, bro. He should not be able to breathe at all. Amesa got killed, she's accelerated to 6. I mean, to 3 items. In this case, just to 1, but... anything that brings her closer, bro. Anything that brings her closer, any gold. Let's see if Shun's gonna contest the grubs here, or if he's going to step into enemy bot side jungle. Vampire is fully warded bot side, though. Oi! Oi!
The hype train has successfully reached its destination.
L irony, like, you need to ease up a little bit, bro. Like, you think I'm gonna pay artists to make hype train songs? If there's a reasonable way to use it, is this, bro? HongQ. No contact, HongQ ults out. Well, they got his flash. Viper doesn't have Trinity Force yet. He's been suffering because of On's roams, but his own roams were important to keep Shun in the game. This next Drake will be crucial, because Junjia will have Sunlit Sky versus no Sunlit Sky Vi. Oh, Shun actually has Sunlit Sky. What the fuck? I thought he wouldn't be able to afford it. 2 assists, baby. On just ulted before Drake. He tried to catch the Kama under the tower. This might be game losing. Viper is not basing before Drake as well. Combination in the nation. They actually just one-shot him. What the fuck? I didn't think they'd be able to one-shot him like that. Ezio's just like trying to squeeze Trinity Force gold. He's trying to find it. And Junjia's angry because he lost the Drake and got caught. Enemy has no Vi ultimate. Aurora's hovering, but there's nothing to be taken. Shun gets the Gromp. That's bro, the defensive play from BLG is insane. Their defensive play is really insane. Like, they are tethering to the situation and getting their camps and getting their CS without getting dove, but not giving JDG the fight they desperately want. Gets the root. Oh! Oh la la! Oh! The W reset! Woo! 来了来了 Bro, HongQ, JJ, I mean Junjia, you're too desperate.
即便如此，15分钟半的时候，京东还是有小幅度的经济领先的。这个主要还是集中在下半区。皇子大招起手盖到欧文，欧文反应很快，反手一个大招逼出皇子的 EQ。皇子
啊，Junjia，
低的情况下也只能死在原地。
Junjia，why is there no in between? Like, why do you go sicko mode or ass cheeks mode? Come on, Junior, you can't ruin the series. We've been waiting for this series, bro. I know Junior's playing his best champ too, bro. There's no way this series doesn't get 2-0, no? Durex Nashor spawning in 40 seconds. I like the Liandry, that's why I torch combination in the nation for night. Very neat. Xiaoxu still has a lot of money, you know. Maybe he can do something freaky on 3 items, but JDG are now playing a stalling game, and I don't know if they can play a stalling game. I'm saying stalling, not Joseph Stalin. Alright, chickens are alive. BLG crossing, pinging the red buff. Here we go. BLG are losing patience. What the hell are we doing? On under the tower. BLG don't give a fuck, bro. Bin is tanking. Binga, binga, binga. Wow, Lila. Fucking Chads, bro. Binga, binga.
也很难躲过一次。
He takes the aggro now.
大家都绷住了。
2,
对，
3,
但是被皇子直接盖住。
4,
但皇子
5.
所有的技能都给萨德芬尼
Six
塔下的其他队友是安全的呀。
Nice. He took 6 turret shots.
我确实也很难走了，因为 BLG 4个人直接过来越的。
I don't know. I think these Vamp boots are whatever on Ezreal, if I'm going to be honest.
这兔子太肥
The。Vamp boots are new shoe released. I don't know. CDR shoes are so good, but it's okay, I guess. You can go CDR
一
and
下这个大龙吗？
in runes,
视野。
but I just have an issue with the Vamp boots.
确实太难。
The Vamp boots needing to stack is a bit of
湾区没有太多东西能拿啊。
a bit of a meme, you know.
接线的是塞恩。
Yeah, I agree that Tabe would go hard this game if you want to buy a more defensive shoe, you know. The boot is definitely very cheap. I agree with that.
感觉现
Tabe is more
在这个节奏
expensive.
的话，就来到了标记比较熟悉的领域了。
What if everyone speculated that Caps is going to be in the Hall of
还
Legends,
是体现在
but it's actually they misread the leaks, and it's just going to be a whole year dedicated to Ninja Tabe and plated steel caps.
兔子的出装是比较沉稳的，出完血量之后去除护臂，
哎也直接
缺
看到卡玛了
Goodbye, Vampire. Good flash, good
兔子的
flash.
伤害完成了一个收尾哦，
直接一套配合
打。出了个死亡闪。
小徐也
They're just
在
giving
这
time for
边
Ben to
但是这一
push.
波京东
And then Xiaoxu's shield will run out, and then they're going to slam. They're going to go catch bot, and when somebody catches bot, I think that BLG is going to force Nash. I think it's the correct play. Look at this. The enemy team has no TP, and somebody's going to have to catch bot. And the moment they do,
现在只能回
they
防
should hit Nash.
抓呀，兵哥有
Oh, the base time is so late from
上一
on.
波也是视野的。
Okay.
主编派也没有亮小到自己上面的那个草头。
No gaming from BLG. I think they had free Nash.
打自己都没那么疼，而且
My over 32 might be
没
cooked.
那么好。
Over 32 minutes?
市局做精神时间
Nah, there's still a lot of turrets alive. I don't think it's one.
还提供了一定
I don't think they're one ace away
对
from winning the
侧
game.
翼的话，勋也是帮忙防守，找不到特别好
Oh,
的
the
目标
Siren is so giga fed too, bro. Look at his
真的没
inventory.
有食欲。现在兵哥已经养成了
Why doesn't HongQ buy Protobell
他现在
Capachugus?
边线就属于岁月静好。
还有 AD 都
This is
是
a draft
三件
diff. No, I think JDG can snowball early a little bit, but
接一波线，
I have to go check on the door.
其实瑞兹如果这个时间点去，
去挤一下这个视野，
感
但是
觉瑞兹要
BLG
被抓了。皇子一个过来，没有挑飞到薛，薛反手一个大招把皇子给挑飞。皇子是没有躲甲的，交了一个 EQ 闪现拉开了。Viper 这里非常的危险，评价交出来，萨德芬尼给一个大，没有命中到
大招的
人。
效果都非常的一般啊，这波
是的，
BLG。
哎，正面的话 EC 被秒掉了，有一枪，朗姆进去之后好像有点无敌，不对了，BLG这波。第一时间空的技能都有点多，而且皇子没秒掉，
几个关键的大招，效果极差，这波。
而且 EZ 他是交了位移上来的。
对，那这样小龙京东已经听牌了。
对，勋还有10几秒的复活时间。
双喜还在路上，要稍微等一下 Gala 的一个位置。
对
但HongQ是满状态出来的，
现在标记只能寄希望于兔子能够打
有
点
点想打
伤害出来。
到底，这样大龙打的速度还挺快。
哎 ，Q1 打到俊家了，龙可能抢不太了。EZ 有个大招把俊家，哦，这边是收了一个残血的人。后续的话，俊家这个大招伤害没出来，有护臂，HongQ的伤害没有灌死 Knight， 狼某过去，哎 ，Knight 闪现撞墙了，这个位置刷了一个 W， 还是能跑。EZ 也赶到了正面战场，找小徐。小徐这个位置杀掉，才接了3分钟。后续交一个大招，芒西想要去猜兔子的位置，没有猜到。
这波 Knight 应该是极限的能逃生，有点想去追这个朗姆吗？后面已经有人在绕了。
是的
I got a Riftbound box delivery, bro, from my homie Daniel. Wait, what's happening? Did I miss the whole game or what?
盾有心是盾，还是要死。
What's happening, bro? I missed the whole game. I was opening the door, bro, for like 30 seconds.
想要战斗的。
是的。
小龙团的回防。
Okay. Wait, how did that Jin W not land on Vi?
先手的目标是给到这个
OK
俊家交闪现
啊
开了，
而且
Viper 来了！
第一时间，他其实被卡了一些视野。
奈特
哟
交完，后续的大招也没有能够留到人，因为他身前没有。
Okay.
华彩
Oh,
到了 EZ，
Rise! Bam, bam, bam,
这
bam!
一枪，
Oh!
稳的命中了 Etheria。
What the hell, Viper?
然后技能都交的七七八八了，那后续朗姆的进场你就很难防守。
Oh, thank you for this replay LPL blessings, bro. I was opening the door, bro.
兔子其实也打到残局的时候已经快没蓝了。这一波虽然说闪现撞墙了吧，但好在最终是
Bring back hope and
这个
peace.
是掉下去。
还基本上是拉扯到，已经打不出什么技能了。先把伤害打满，或许等到 Viper 的一个进场，只要这波京东确实也没有想着撤，
对，
想接这一波团，就他算是出山。
Knight doesn't need to die yet, but he has Proto Belt, Hourglass, and he's a bunny. I think it's not gonna happen. Rise damage was so high. The thing is, it's like, you know, the game state is unironically pretty decent for JDG. It's pretty decent. They denied Nash, the scaling, Serpent's Fang is gonna come through on Ambessa, Gala is hyperscale too, and Rise is hyperscale. This is what I talked about in Champions League, you remember? JDG's champions spike really hard, item 3, 4, while Ezreal, Aurora kind of fall off. And sound starts to become a non-factor. Have you considered Knight's 20 Magi stacks? When I talk about compositions, I don't consider the game state. But obviously, Billy G being like 4k gold ahead matters a lot than Knight. You could even argue that they're maybe like 6k gold ahead because of Knight's items. Magi being so stacked, and also him having Shadow Flame. He's rocking 500 AP without death cap. Viper? Viper? Sword bullet, can he curve it? Bend it like Beckham? Oi. HongQ posturing, Bin with the big shield. I don't know if Ambessa finished Serpent's Fawn. JDG could give this Drake away, you know, and go to LCS Drake.
他是没有复活甲的，他想等待一个机会。
标记不是很想拼惩啊，最后打到1002，惩戒稳稳拿下，俊佳然后被魅惑到了。
Oh, LCS Drake, Binga Binga, Binga Binga, Binga Binga against Michaels.
扛了非常久的时间。
Bro, Binga Binga is healing 300 per fucking tick.
也可以接受直接撤。
I think Binga Binga has item healed for 300.
是。
Nash on in 20. Nash on in 20 and no Michaels on Vampire and no GA on Junjia.
想蹲人，
藏住了，现在野区是没有视野的 Vampire 直接往前走。
The Root Sandstorm. Gala's trying to squeeze an auto, but it's so hard. Why is so dangerous with the engage? Junjia's got GA now, ready to go. Yeah, Junjia couldn't look for a steal there because they would just lose Nash. I don't know, with the new changes to mid lane that you get 6% AP, I thought we were going to see more death caps, you know? I wonder if we're going to be selling the Proto Belt on Aurora to get a death cap. Because I think that Knight could get like 900 AP this game with double Infernal. Sion is a wall. He is a wall. He's the Chinese wall, bro. Ooh, Gala gets shaved. Bullet. Ooh, do you see the channel time? It makes a difference. Junjia. Holy, the long range of Ezreal is actually doing so much.
要赶到正面的话，可能要折一个大招啊！正面塞恩顶在最外面，大龙可能已经要掉了，
来不及了。那这波团呢？
Hey, GG. Ambessa might get the mid wave. Ambessa is getting the mid wave. Rise is getting the top wave. Rise is getting the top wave. Lila. HongQ has no flash. Hourglass. No. Ambessa TPing on the wave. Not sure what the plan is from Xiaoxu. 15 seconds on Karma, 20 on Jin. It's Jover. Holy, BLG with a very clean game, bro. On MVP, bro. Crazy Seraphine ults. Crazy Seraphine ults.
就要拿下第一小局的胜利了。
让我们恭喜标记，
对，恭喜标记
1比0领先。
哇，今天
Well, I think the K'Sante side loses every game of Rumble K'Sante nowadays. I think K'Sante is just not a good champ anymore. None of the situations he was goated in happen anymore, man. He's just in the cuck chair the whole game. Seraphine is out. Varus. It's like Ashe is available. Is that a pick? Is Ashe a pick? Bard. Yeah, I don't know. K'Sante has fallen off like crazy because, yeah, there's just without lane swap situation, very isolated gameplay. It's tough to be K'Sante. Like, look at K'Sante global win rate is 39%. 118 wins and 182 losses. That is staggering, bro. Caitlyn Elise Navidad versus Bard. Holy early game. And then switch to top. Let's go to top level play. Still 39. 30 wins, 47 losses. Against Rumble, 36 win ratio. Croissante is in trouble, guys. He's on the ropes. Let's film the only white people in the crowd. That's such a Asian broadcasting in my experience. I've seen it in Vietnamese TV, in Thai TV, in Japanese TV, in Korean TV, in Chinese entertainment too. Let's film the white people. Zoom in on them. They have no clue. Little risky Elise, no? Why? If this is a risky Elise, every Elise is risky. Which partially it is, yeah. But I like On. I believe in BOG already. Give me a fatty AD jungle, bro. It's gonna go Pantheon, but Pantheon is not so good, you know. Pantheon has fallen off a cliff. Maybe just Xin Zhao. Lee! Lee! Pantheon is not a good champ, I think, anymore. I don't know, man. I think there's too much beef in the game. Victor! Boo! Boo! The thing is, Victor is a good takeaway. It's a really good takeaway. Because the enemy comp with Victor maybe saves them, honestly. No, Hui. What do you think about the draft? I really believe in Bilibili playing Caitlyn Elise with Pantheon. I think they're gonna get busy in the bot lane. I'm really not a big fan of K'Sante in the Rumble. I think that BOG is just gonna win, bro. Hui is fine. I think Hui, the last buffs he got have been really good. And I think that Hui with Comet is also splendid. Splendid. I guess, honestly, maybe Death Fire Torch is better. Death Fire Torch is better when you have AI Death Fire Touch or whatever it's called. I feel like Viper on doesn't really fit to play lane bullies. I think you only say that because you want them to be more, like, fair as players, that they should have like some kind of weakness. But BOG is gonna stomp the shit out of this lane, bro. They are just that good. Bro, I feel like the LPL fan stages have been revitalized, you know, ever since the first stand victory. Like the fan stands are full to the brim. I prefer the old Skarner design. Yeah, I wanna play fucking capture the flag in the middle of the game, bro. I don't know what Honest doing, but I don't like it. It's as if he refused to accept that the enemy had a ward. He's like, they don't have a ward. And Viper's like, bro, they see you. They're auto-attacking you. It's like, no, they don't have a ward. They're not doing anything. I'm losing HP. It's an illusion. Honest, like, can we dive them? Pantheon, where are you? Fucking trash jungle. Look, they are under pressure. Knight with the drive-by. Comet HongQ. I would like to check out the stats. What is performing better on Hui? Deathfire Touch is performing better, which makes sense. He has so much AoE damage, you know. I don't feel like he fits into that poke archetype. Some parts of his game are poke heavy, but the majority of his team fights are not, you know. Is there LEC games today? Yeah, roadshows are Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Viper's going full greed runes, bro. He's got blue second page. Alright, Bousy. Respect. Have you received any replies from LEC? I should have co-streaming for summer, but I don't want to put the wagon in front of the horse. Let's relax. When I get co-streaming rights, then Fnatic will make playoffs. Come on now. Okay, let me know if you get them. Will do. Otherwise, I will int. Elias, your team is losing, so you must be inting. So, nothing will change. Just kidding, the team took care of that. Yo! Yo! Elias lip! Viper base for double longsword. Not super exciting. Please don't go collect it. This is a Hex Optic game. Knight is marinating HongQ like he's fucking a beef strip loin. Oh, Lila! Damn! Chatter was right. Holy bro. When ADCs, they have to be schizophrenic to lane bot. They're in the walls. They're in the walls. I can't get over it, bro. Vampire looks exactly like Tony, the sign guy. Shunzilla doesn't have a bot lane yet. Shun flashes the fear. I feel like a good CC chain there. What did HongQ just flash? He just flashed from a Kate! HongQ. Stinky. Nice. HongQ's flash made them lose. HongQ not fearing on the CC of Skarner. And flashing like that lost them the crab and now the Drake too. Knight has his number. Bro, he doesn't have his own number. When you ask him, what's your number? He says, I don't know. I haven't memorized it. Oh, get on my sting. Oh, CC chain. Oh, he doesn't get the tickle as well. Junjia, what a hero after the Javan game. I have to say though, Viper's inventory is looking disgusting. I hear the human voice. Inventory is full. Oh, bro. Hunter didn't have E, bro. And then his Q got cancelled? What happened? Kisant is one of the rare champions that gets a big bonus from the helmet that gives armor and MR. Because all of his scalings in his kits are based off of armor and MR. It reduces the cooldown on his Q. It's quite nice. Ooh, doesn't even need to flash. He's got the speed boots. I like that we haven't seen any gluttonous Greaves on any mid laner in the LPL yet. God bless. Oh no, HongQ! HongQ! HongQ!
小徐来了，但是正面的话是一个3打2。是，兵的位置只能往对方的野区腹地走了。
Alright, HongQ hits. HongQ 来了 ，Holy Bard Cosmic. Cosmic fisting.
闪现过去，变成蜘蛛形态给 Q 补伤害，HongQ 可能要交闪了。
HongQ's got flash.
卡到这个位置
Knight lets him go. Doesn't have damage. I think you can get away with helmet in this matchup because Rumble doesn't really poke that hard. Level 1, 2, 3. Look at HongQ's ult here, guys. Ew. Bin just flashes on Gala's forehead because he doesn't have smite. I mean flash. He got barbecued, bro. Well, of course, Bin should be allowed to one-shot him. He did have an amp tome. He did have an amp tome, so I do think that he should like 100 to 0 him in 2 seconds. But if he didn't buy the amp tome, I think he should only do 80% of his health. Viper got so much money bot lane, bro. He took a full turret bot lane. Bah. GG. 2 Drakes. 2 Drakes. Full turret. Viper 1.6k gold ahead because that Kisante TP'd into that situation. Who died during replay?
是闪现过来电了一下
HongQ got K-tooled.
大招收尾了。
想来中路找一下 Viper。
Oh!
到了
Oh!
这个位置，旁边有
Get on my sting!
蝎子前到
Holy MF cooled combination. Shun cancelled the MF ult. CC chain on the vampire. Here's the rumble ult. Gala flashes it. Junjia is deep with no flash. Lobsters for dinner.
这波在中路想要动一下
Everybody's feasting. Kesanta's getting playthings. Here comes Knight on the flank. Puts a beautiful W on the CC chain. Elise Navidad cocoon. Does he have repel? He does have repel. And a mid turret's gonna fall. Lila Lila.
路上的领先对于京东来讲是很头疼的。哎，小徐踢下来，在这个角度 W 顶回来一个蜘蛛，小徐是没有闪现的，蜘蛛在这个位置。
Grubby told me he's hosting the tournament, and I said I want to participate. I did it. And then he's like, send me a replay of you playing against insane bot. He's like, oh yeah, you're bad enough. Join.
对，会被换掉。
会也被穿死了。
强行换了个人头回来，但还是不止渴，因为这波塔下有兵线，还可以点一下中路的2。
5k gold lead with 2 dragons with a very early soul. I think you take that if you Bilibili.
面对撞飞一个，撞飞2个，再往后追，HongQ也被击飞，HongQ在这个位置已经被砍了。原派赶紧给出一个鸟盾救一下。
京东选择了全员。
You know, I fear the day I have to go back to only watching League, which is in 2 weeks. I don't want to do that shit. I don't want to watch only League. I kind of want to play other games. I would love to try Path of Exile.
开门，
野辅想追击。
这个位置潘森反手一定，蝎子
Okay, Pantheon E is on. Ooh, he gets the Q off from Bard. Shunzilla is not taking damage. I feel like Deathfire Touch is so much better, by the way. Ooh, Rumble ult clips HongQ, is it enough?
都是死血的一个状态，但是小徐在后面，小脆皮巴德只能开溜了。
是的，女警用神网反向位移一下，最后一枪拿到了蝎子的人头。
I don't know, something about that helmet in Kisanta's inventory that looks too weird to me. Kakuna Matata, are we doing Nash? That's a 20-minute Nash. Arctic Ops Warfare Caitlyn. One fight was all it took. JDG got fucking murdered, bro. Someone mentioned earlier it's like Bilibili versus JDG 2023. That's a very good comparison. It's like I feel like JDG need to get over the hurdle of believing that they can win in the first place. You know what I like about Age of Empires 2? What really carries that game? And I watch Hera play. I can't believe he doesn't have the need. I would feel the need to repeat all the fucking voice lines. You know what I mean? Every time. Every time I finish a farm. Shh. Okay, get on my sting is coming through. Fatty placement. Why didn't get on my sting show through? They just didn't want to win, bro. Lila. Vampire, Pantheon ult. They're looking to end the game here. Get on my sting. He doesn't get the E off. Holy. Victor. Late flash. What the fuck? Nice Magi, bro. No! We're jinxing it. We're jinxing it. What's the TLDR story behind Lila? The LPL casters scream it when a fight is about to start. The keeper has awakened. Nightman. Ah. Jesus, bro. Knight just fucking took his doggies for a walk, bro. Junjia, take a piss in the bush. We're going home now. We're taking you to a farm. I feel like Junjia is Razork on steroids. he pops off completely, but he can also completely lose his mind, you know. But Junjia, when he loses his mind, it's like even worse than the worst version of Ivanchuk. Like if Junjia feels 1% of his pinky toe thinks the game might be lost, he says la 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 la, and then he goes and goes again, and then goes again, and then goes again. I really liked Heroes of Might and Magic 2, bro. What does he do after he goes again? He goes again, and then the game is over. Nice. I remember Crowny. He asked to ban Rumble, you know, because I was trying to figure out a way how to open bans for us. Let's just take a look at this fight first. Xiaoxu is gonna get a nice combo here. Caitlyn flashes out. Holy damage though. Damage though. Oh, arcane! Arcane! GG. Is Gala dead? Is Gala die or did he walk away? I don't see his corpse. Did he get a Rumble ult in max range? No, he did. Nice. Shun is so happy. Bro, this guy is the happiest man on earth. Yeah, night MVP for sure.